Hello mares! Welcome to another episode of my SimCity BuildIt playthrough series. So this is Blocks, and last time we spent a bit of time looking through the Mountain Holiday update and all the kinds of buildings you could build up in the mountain resort area here. And today we're going to go ahead and kick off by opening up one of the new areas here. It takes 3 of each of the items, so let's go ahead and expand that now. And then I imagine the next one's going to be like 5 or 7 or something. Let's have a look. Yeah, 5. Okay, well, we've got some of those already. These winter hats, the ones on the right hand side, seem to be the most rare of the items in this update, and those kind of 3 special items for unlocking stuff. So keep an eye out for those in your own cities if you're getting them. We don't actually know when the next update's going to be, but I'm guessing the snow that we've got in the city right now is going to move on at some point in January or early February or something. There's been no indication on the SimCity BuildIt accounts though, either on Facebook or Twitter yet, but normally that's where they announce it first, and I'll have a sneak peek episode out as soon as that information is available. And we'll get some screenshots and some information on the features before they actually come out, sort of pre-release, so look out for that soon. And I also talked last episode about a live stream I've been planning, and I've just had confirmation of something I've been trying to organise for you, some content for the live stream that I've got to go ahead on, and I got that information today, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm now going to start planning exactly when that live stream is going to happen. And there should be information about that out on my channel within a week or so, and I'll have a date and time and stuff for you, all that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and look through my city though. So recently, it should be up on my channel already, but if it's not, it will be very soon. I designed this little Christmas market for the holiday, so you can see what I've done. If I sort of drag down here, you can see we've got the holiday tree in the centre here, we've got the the fountain park on the end, and then the ice skating rink down this end. And then I've popped little holiday gift markets and the delicacy markets around the outside. So you get this really interesting sort of low-rise feel looking across it, and then this big central feature of the tree, and then the park sort of ties it together at the other end. And I really like how this has sort of worked out. And what you can do with this kind of thing is design these little sections and then pop it into your city. So I'm going to redesign my city in the near future anyway. A lot of you have been banging on about my roads recently, and I've responded to I think most of the comments. And yeah, it's time for the roads to kind of get sorted. I'm not going to waste money upgrading them now though, because I am going to redesign and remove them. So really it's only this road that's taking me under the 90% happiness right now. So that's the only one that really matters, but it's just not worth the simoleons to upgrade it and then yeah, kind of not make that back. So anyway, yeah, there's a Christmas market. So what I want to do is when I redesign stuff, you can take these kind of things and you can sort of just pop them as pre-designed units almost into your city. So let's say we had a space around this area, we could just drop the Christmas market in, pick it up piece by piece and move it over. And one of the things I noticed while designing this, and I've seen before but hadn't kind of really investigated in great detail, is you don't always need the entirety of the building length to have the front of it against the road. So what I mean by that is if we just take out the Holiday Fountain Park here right now, we pop it up and then we put it against a road here, you can see it changes direction. Okay, so the back of the bauble there is the front of the park. You see that in the middle of the screen? So if I pop it around this side, it'll flip round and the back is the front of the park against the road again. Okay? So let's show that with another building. If I bring over the stadium from here, which I'm going to design into a sports area fairly soon, and we pop it onto this little bit of road I've placed down here, well, like the entire building is huge, right? So you shouldn't be able to place it against this. Well, wrong. Look, you can actually pop it against there. It won't snap to it sort of on the left or the right, but just in the middle there, you can see it actually will snap to that road, and that is enough for the building to be serviced by. So you can do some really interesting things now, because what you can do is take a road off, let's say here. This could be your almost kind of driveway up to the stadium, have the entrance there, yeah? And then if you wanted to put parks around the edge or something like that, you could leave a gap around the stadium. You can have this kind of interesting layout. You know, you could take the road, take the road. If you had another gap here where the road is on the left-hand side now, if we had another gap here and we go over one block, well, you know, you could kind of show that a bit easier. But if I drag the road round, you get this kind of effect. So you don't have to have the roads touching the building, and then you get to use space more interestingly in game, because everything feels like it's quite constricted, like you have to have roads around stuff, things like that, but that isn't always the case. So look out for opportunities like that when you're designing stuff in your own cities, because that'll definitely help your city look more unique, because you've got all these kind of cities. Like if you go into the Global Trade HQ, and you'll find a lot of them look like this, and obviously because, you know, you want to grow your city, and you want it to, you know, have lots of simoleons and all that kind of stuff. Let's grab this rebuild here and grab that golden key. Yeah, you want your city to grow, so everybody kind of tries to use space efficiently. They start off, you get all these big skyscrapers and buildings, you get roads used really efficiently, and that makes a lot of sense for the early game, because then it gives you the simoleons and the other resources and stuff for you to actually build parks and services and things in your city. But over time, and I've certainly found this, I want to do things that look a bit nice, that look a bit more aesthetic, because kind of it's not very exciting to look at right now, is it? I mean, there are some nice areas where, you know, I've kind of got differentials between height here, so we've got the Department of Culture and then these kind of big buildings in the background of it, and that looks quite interesting. But it would be nice to have more areas that are interesting, and that's what I've tried to do with this little Christmas market area, and then with the gambling strip. And I'll try and put together a video on actually how I built the gambling strip as well. I'm going to rebuild that for you guys, and you can have a look at it in a video on the channel soon. So yeah, there isn't a great deal more to report on my city right now. I'm trying to make sure I save up golden keys. So I've been working on the Voo's Tower disasters. So I'm sort of back up to, oh wow, that takes 7 remotes. Well, that's not a very good deal for 7 keys, because remotes are really rare. It's always worth trying to find the best deal when you're doing this. So that's 3 remotes for 4 keys. That looks pretty good. 3 remotes for 4 keys again. And the viewpoints don't matter now, because I'm at a higher level, so I can't increase the maximum level. 4 for 5. Let's go for this one. That looks actually pretty good. Yeah, let's grab that. Slide those over, and we're going to launch the it's the Alien Invasion 3. I thought it was the Tornado then for a second, but no, Alien Invasion. So yeah, that sets the old disc off. And do let me know, Mares, on these... Oh, just had a game crash there. Hopefully... Oh, there we go. We launch back in, and it starts the Alien Invasion straight away. Well, that's good to know. Haven't seen that happen before. Oh, we can't turn around the building unless it's a shame, can we? Oh no, it's just moving automatically. Okay, so we've got the Alien Invasion there. Wrecking our buildings all over the city, damaging up the stuff. Not happy about that, but it looks pretty cool. I like that Alien Invasion. But yeah, what I was just saying before the game died there was, if there's any sort of tips and tricks you'd like to see, do let me know in the comments below, or in one of my other videos. Like I think I mentioned, I've got that new Should You Build It series, and that's designed to help newer mayors or even more advanced players when you're looking for, you know, a particular building to fit in your city, or you're thinking about buying something. So let's say you're thinking about buying the city sign. That's been really heavily requested in the Should You Build It series, and is actually the next episode. It's been voted for by viewers and people watching the videos. That's going to be the next episode, so I'll show you that sign in game, what it looks like, how it works, and all that kind of stuff, and you'll get a chance to have a look around the entirety of it before you kind of make your decision. And I think that'll be really, really helpful. So look out for a new episode of that too, and again, let me know, you know, what would be useful for you. I think that's going to do it for today, Mares. Not a great deal in my city this time around, but hopefully... Oh, hang on a second. No, I've just remembered. Yes, we need to unlock the city area down here. I've been saving up land expansions. I would have liked to unlocked this area just more towards the corner, because I've been sort of saving this space down here to do... sort of put my resources while I'm practicing or doing nicely designed little builds over in that area. so I would like a little bit more space down there to do that. But I think this area with the 13 is okay too. So let's go ahead and expand that one, and boom! No fancy animation. It's nice when you plot buildings down, you get that sort of the dust rising off the ground, and then it resettles. Whereas you do land, and it's always a massive investment of resources. Like, what was that? Almost 45 different items there. So what's it, 39 I think? Yeah, 13 times 3, yeah. But you don't get any fancy animation or anything. It feels like a real shame. You'll have like some sort of groundbreaking ceremony or something would be really nice. Anyway, cool. That's going to do it for today, Mares. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you've got any ideas for me or thoughts about how I could improve my city, do let me know. And if you like what you see, then pop a like on the video for me, and I will see you in the next episode.